On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
Wow, what's going on, guys? Holy smokes. What's with this hair? What's going on? Alex O Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter gang, 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 gang. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bitcoin's going down, 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 down. Wow. What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hey, we could be bouncing. We could not. We could be going a little bit lower. You guys tell me what you think. Are we going any lower? That's why you're here, probably, to find out where are we going, how are we going to get there, how are we going to trade this thing, because holy smokes, we're all fearful. Not here, not here, not here. What's going on? Blackie Chan, hope you're having a wonderful day. Hadster, being a good Monday. I'm sure you're in a short making some good money. Walsh Jesse, what's going on? Gang, gang. Luke Bailey, gang, gang. Much love to you. Ivan TT. And look who's back in town. Our one and only Alexandra G. I mean, let the lady have a day off. Like, come on. Maybe even 5. Maybe, you know what? Take another week, Alexandra G. You deserve it. You're out here always helping content creators. So thank you so much for everything you do. And welcome back. We love you here. So hope you had a good week off. And, you know, Alexandra G is one of the mods who is just like, I'm sorry, but I won't be there this week. I'm very busy with life. And I was like, girl, you helping the channel all the time. You take all the time you need. I mean, we're gonna be here, and you always have a seat on the throne. So thank you so much for being here. But thank you for your kindness. What's going on, Nick Musgrave? Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's going on, Nick? Hope you're having a wonderful day. The man, the myth, the legend, Nick Musgrave. Always holding it down in the Discord too, man. I appreciate you. What's going on, All Set? FOMO Sapien, Tony Soprano. What's going on, my man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hadster, FOMO Sapien. Yeah, we getting through it. We getting through it. Good to see you all. We got Dutch Oven in here. I mean, Mark Dutch is in here. What's going on, my man? Hope you're doing well. Mr. Dutchy himself, Wick's wife. Good to see you. Good to see everybody in here supporting the channel. Thank you guys for coming through. I mean, it's been a bumpy road today. Wayne C's got his sandwich. I just had a sandwich, not even gonna lie. I just had my lunch. Got back from we managed to schedule. Mrs. Otter had to get some shots for the baby today at noon, so we were able to get that done and still get back in time for the live, because you know what, we make it work no matter what. We do have a very, very busy week ahead of us. Wednesday, I don't believe I'll be able to stream, but I will be in the Discord nonetheless, trying to keep you guys updated. It's been a wild one, and you know, it is a privilege. Having a family is never going to be easy, but you know, thank you guys for still supporting me. Speaking about family, we got to practice here. So we got our book. We got our book here, and we're gonna have to read a joke. Now, while I read, I would like to know, out of 10, what does this get? Okay. Number 15. What did the ocean say to the beach? What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. Oh, man. Nothing. It just waved. Hi. So, yeah, there you got it. I give that like a 7, 6, maybe a 6. 6 out of 10. That was for LBC. Yeah, I get that. An LBC themed joke. We'll have to send him a clip of that one. I'm sure he'll drop by and continue to support the channel like all you guys do, man. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, we haven't found out the sex of the baby yet. So I'm just curious, guys. 1 for a girl, 2 for a boy. Let me know in the chat. What do you think? I'm on team girl. 1 for a boy, 2 for a girl. 1 for a boy, 2 for a girl. Let me know down below, because I'm just curious what you guys think. 1 for a boy, 2 for a girl. 1 for a boy, 2 for a girl. Are you guys are all putting girls, it looks like. You know what? Either way, man. Either way, I'm too blessed to be stressed, okay? That's it, man. That's it. I said girl. To be fair, you know, daddy's a little girl. I wouldn't mind having a girl. I think that would be sweet. That'd be sweet. So Bitcoin. Is it going to continue to crash? Is it going to bounce? That is what we're here for, right? We don't want to know boy or girl. We want to know where's the price going, man. Where's it going, guys? Wow. So we're bouncing. I think I saw. Did someone say 786 bounce? Yeah, Dread Mining said 786 bounce. Well, we could be there. We could be there at that 786 mark, getting that bounce that we so desperately do we need a bounce. And you know what? There's a lot of catalysts going on right now, right? We got miners selling. We got Mt. Gox selling. Can you believe that? Mt. Gox is so like people bought Bitcoin for, I think the price was $500 a Bitcoin back then. And let's say you had 10 Bitcoins, right? So you're getting $5,000. You're getting $500 per Bitcoin you had in your account. Imagine that. You buy 10 Bitcoin, guys. You got 10 Bitcoin. That's worth like, I don't know, 10 times 60. Do the math, okay? You had 10 Bitcoin in there, right? And Bitcoin's at 60,300, right? But you get in only $500 per Bitcoin. Imagine that. Imagine that. I'd be like, where's my Bitcoin? I don't want my money. I want my Bitcoin. What's going on? DDT says girl. So I think the chat is saying girl mostly. I'm going to do a poll right now. And you guys are saying 58,000 is the lowest we're going for this bounce. I like you guys. You guys are good. You guys are good. I like that you guys think 58,000. Sorry, I'm just doing the poll right now. Come on, I'm working as fast as I can. I should have put Otter in there, but I put 100K. Lunar Beach's crypto. You missed the dad joke. I'm going to read it again for you because it's Lunar Beach's crypto themed, okay? What did the ocean say to the beach, Lunar Beach's crypto? What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. Let's see some waves in the chat or some LBCs in the chat. Lunar Beach's crypto, my friend. What's going on, brother? So we got a bunch of, catalysts selling, yada, 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 okay? We're at the bottom of the range, looking for a bounce. That's where we're at, right? We have this, beautiful little area of liquidity that we're looking for a bounce. Today was really a nothing burger in the trading world, in my opinion. So this is on the 15-minute here. Looking here. What happened today? So chop sideways, right? Roll over in the morning. We weren't ready to trade that. And look, bouncing perfectly at our level here. On our yellow line. Okay, we had a yellow line for you guys. Now, if you are new here, join us in the Discord. These levels are given in advance, okay? So we had that bounce level. Bear flag. Break down. Retest. Drop down. Down to our next level. Where did our next level go? Oh, look. There it is. 50. We're in our 50,000 to 65,000 bounce levels now. Okay, so we got down to our next bounce level. And now we look as though we're consolidating again. So can we continue lower? Very possible. We do have this big green box down below us here, which is our kind of liquidity grab level. Now, what am I thinking with this price action? Okay, so we have clearly been making lower lows and lower highs all the way down here, right? Very, very, very smooth criminal to the bottom here. However, what we can see, though, is that with price action such as this, in my opinion, what I typically see is I see a big little liquidity grab here and then a bit of V-shaped recovery. Okay, so the thing is are we trying to catch the knife? That's up to you, right? That's up to you. We can try, or we can take the higher low and be much more comfortable with the bounce, okay? So we're looking for the bounce. In my opinion, we're waiting patiently for the bounce. Do I think we're coming down here? Not really. Not really. Not really. And that's okay. Like, until we get, if we come down to here, then possibly down to here. Now, when I zoom out, one thing that doesn't really convince me is previous data. Not that there's orders in here, or not that there's orders over here. If you're still have open orders over here at previous lows or previous all-time highs, then you're weird. I don't know who holds on to trades that long. If you bought up here, then cool, whatever. But the thing is that there is a lot of support within these areas here that if we turn on, we can see that we are typically coming back to those areas. Now, there might be structural support on this push up over until here, right? This may be the only structural support on this run up, but we can see there's lots of structural support within this area here that can hold us up as well. Okay? I'm not saying that there's orders here. I'm saying that there is structure here, right? That can support the idea that we are bouncing off of these areas before continuing upwards and don't necessarily have to come down to this naked point of control around 51,700, okay? Now, Nick Musgrave likes to go to bed at a decent time, and he is in the southern hemisphere, and he, out of the kindness out of his heart, he's sitting there in his bed, right, with one eye open, with me yelling at him. Okay, imagine trying to go to bed with my ass yelling at you through a screen. You don't want that. So if you wouldn't mind chucking your altcoins in the chat so that he can tally them up, because he is always here supporting the channel. So throw your altcoins in the chat down below, because he's really trying to get to sleep, my friends. Like, imagine me just, hey man, Alex O Crypto, gang, 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 gang. Imagine that. Maybe save that clip and play it right before you go to bed. Try that out. It's probably not something you would enjoy. So if you guys wouldn't mind throwing your altcoins in the chat down below so that he can just chill. Maybe even mute me. Okay? I love you, Nick, bro. Thank you for always being here supporting the channel, my man. Oh, man. That's my alarm in the morning. Gang, gang, let's go, gang, gang, get it, bro. Otter gang. Oh, man. It's Monday, baby. Let's go. I'm so grateful for every single one of you guys here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's get those alts down below. Nick, if you don't mind adding ETH, adding Sol, and adding Injective to that list, okay? Because I want to go over those as well. For myself and for yourselves, okay? So, top-down analysis on Bitcoin. Let's get into it. What are we looking at? The thing that I don't like this, but it's here. So we got to look at it. You know, when you got to rip the Band-Aid off. Last week's close is scary as beep, okay? It's as scary as beep. When you look at this candle here on the weekly close, there's no wick to the downside, okay? There's none of this like push down, bounce up, close. It's straight down, okay? There's the open to this candle is pretty much parallel to this one, okay? You don't have a very difference between your open, high, low, and close. Now, if you're unaware of where your open, high, low, and close is, it's right up here when you hover over the candle, right? Open, high, lower, close, right? So if you go over your candle here, you can see that your low and your close is 63,123 and 63,179, which is very, very, you have to zoom in quite aggressively here to find, the wick on here, right? Wick is not here. He's here, but he's not there. You can see that. So this is a very aggressive close on a candle, okay? That's something that I did notice. So we're aware. We got to be aware of the weekly, and it does have significance. We can see money is coming out, but it still remains relatively thick. Now, if money is above 10, it's relatively thick. We like money when it gets ramping like this and not descending like this. Now, nonetheless, we can see that this has shown us a little bit of a decline here on our weekly structure, suggesting downside, but coming closer and closer to the zero line to where we can hopefully look for a bounce with the VWAP getting quite oversold, okay, quite low on the oscillation here, where we can look for the bounce back up to the zero line, okay? But nonetheless, we want to be careful here, okay? We want to be careful here because we typically want to watch the bottom be formed, and then we want to get that higher high and higher low where we can look to take advantage of the price action this way, right? Unless you want to try and catch wicks, which is not always easy and a lot of the time risky, okay? So very strong weekly close, but nonetheless, we said that we were going to be eyeing up Wednesday of this week. Now, Wednesday will be our 3-day, so let's get rid of this box and this and this. Okay, so Wednesday will be our 3-day candle here. So I'm looking for this one to push back up, okay? Right now, very bearish candle, Okay, very bearish candle coming down, grabbing liquidity at the lows here of the range. Very aggressive close. Okay, so we are looking for a pushback on the 3-day, which in my mind would give me the oscillation to the upside. Okay. However, if we do come down here on our momentum wave and we still get a higher low. So let's say we do continue down a little bit more and we get a beautiful hidden bullish divergence like this. This could be very bullish, okay? This could be very bullish. Also, if we do get a higher low here, meaning a close above 56,400 here, right? If we push back up from here, we will get a beautiful RSI bullish divergence as well, okay? Hidden bullish divergence on our RSI, making a higher high and a lower low over here. So if we bounce higher than 56,000, let's say 56,500, right? That would create a very, very bullish signal on a higher term time frame. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. And we would like to see that. Do we get what we like? Not necessarily. Now, the thing is yes, Bitcoin is selling off, but Ethereum remains relatively strong. Even from when we took off on that bullish news of the ETF, Ethereum still holds pretty strong. So when we look across the markets, I'm not generally going to be worried. As a matter of fact, I showed you guys this morning in the Discord that I did buy more Ethereum. Okay, so for me, I told you I wanted to bring my 38.5 Ethereum up to 40. So we're at 40.01 Ethereum now, okay? And that's at, look at how much Canadian dollars Ethereum is. For 1.52 Ethereum, it almost cost me $7,000 this morning, okay? But guess what? We put our money where our mouth is. We share what we do. We give you levels in advance, okay? We bounced off the yellow line. Then we bounced off the line from below just now, right? So we give you all these things, trade ideas, things that we're looking at, and what we're looking to trade, okay? And I let you guys know when I enter and exit trades as well. So if you are new here, join us in the free Discord. We'd love to have you. Just don't be a douchebag. That's kind of how it goes. Amy Lives Crypto, what's going on? Traveling today, popping into the show and support. Hit the like button. Hitting the like button. Amy Lives Crypto's son, I believe your kid's name is Solomon. I'm not sure what your son's name, but happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I believe your son celebrated a birthday over the weekend, so happy birthday to him. Awesome. Solomon, that's it. Amy Lives Crypto, what altcoin would you like us to look at as well? That would be awesome. And if anybody else has another altcoin, we can look at that as well. Okay, so coming down here on Bitcoin doesn't mean we're going to bounce from the 3-day. Not necessarily. It's just something I'm looking at to kind of forecast where we could go after this dump, okay? We just want to see that bounce above 56,500, okay? Going over to our daily. So our daily is actually very cooked. It's very, very low on the oscillation here. Oversold area, right? And we're looking for it to start treading water upwards, right? Really hasn't. But when we see this, we're anticipating a green dot and the curvature back up here on Bitcoin. Okay. Now, looking across the markets, it's very good to do this. Bitcoin dominance. Okay. Bitcoin dominance is dropping right now. And it's actually like, if you go out on the weekly here on Bitcoin dominance, you can see that you do have a massive downtrend that is holding us down on Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so we want to see Bitcoin dominance fall down so that we see a rotation into altcoins. We want to see total 3 hold support and bounce up, which is happening here. We want to see it hold support here and bounce up, which is it needs to bounce, right? But it's right at that bounce level. where we can see that bounce coming to fruition, right? And then USDT dominance, we want to see it rotate down into this area, and that's where we're going to take profits, right? Right now it's making some highs, but then we want to see it come down here, and this is where we're looking to take profits, okay? So we're not doing this yet, but that's what we're looking for. You know, when you typically get down to this, 3%, 2.5% level, this is where we can take profits, especially with Bitcoin dominance dropping. On our altcoins, on our Bitcoin and stuff like that. Thank you so much for doing that, Nick Musgrave, man. Hopefully I'm not keeping you up too late, my brother. Much love to you, bro. Much love to you. So overall, the market ain't looking too good right now, but that's okay. What is your conviction? What is your plan? Are you overexposed to alts? You got to ask yourself those questions, right? We're here to kind of give you what we're doing and share our ideas, but at the end of the day, it's your money. I'm not a financial advisor. We are traders. So we're looking to take advantage of price action, right? And today you would have wanted to get short. You're in a beautiful downwards pattern here, and you're looking for that continuation. Now, is this an inverse head and shoulders? I don't like it, okay? Is this that falling wedge that we broke out to the downside? I don't like it. Are we going to bounce off the 200 moving average here on the daily? Well, it's lining up, isn't it? Right? It's lining up. Curtis Neal just said it. Heading. Yeah, there it is. 57.9. Right? That's the one. So is it going to go off to 200? Right? Possibly. We want to see it hold above here if we're going to get that bull dip, though. Okay, so that's something that I'm looking for. Rolling over. Liquidity grab. Where does the liquidity lie? Well, we can see. To the downside, it's here. Are people still holding way back here? I mean, if they are, let them ride it out, right? If they are, let them ride it out. Because, I mean, of course there's liquidity at 35,000. Yeah, Curtis Neal, yeah, my man, you see it too. So we have a lot of, things in the air, right? Well, for me as an investor, I'm waiting for the dust to settle. I found this was a great level for me to buy Ethereum at this morning, right? That's okay. I'm okay with holding Ethereum even to the next cycle after this, right? So that's a long-term hold. I also told you that I bought Injective. I also told you that I bought Celestia, and they've held, okay? They have held. Getting a nice bounce off of Injective right now, and I shared with you guys in the Discord that Injective is also getting a deal with Fetch AI, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. Anything you put AI on Alex O Crypto AI, and I'm gonna get 10,000 subscribers overnight. Okay, so maybe I'm just gonna change my YouTube name to AI Alex O Crypto Otter Gang Gang, and maybe we just get more subscribers. So if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Join us here. We're traders helping traders making money. Okay, this is what it's all about. So the 12-hour rolling over. Same kind of deal with the same kind of targets, right? Looking for that area to come back down to for us to hit, which is down here. We have our key levels that are shared constantly in our Discord. Add them to your charts. They will help you navigate looking for stops and starts of where the market is, allowing you to mark out where take profit is, where you want to look to add to your positions as well. If you're getting long down here, maybe you're targeting here for your target 1 and your target 2, right? Maybe you're moving your stop loss accordingly to these support and resistance levels. This is matched up with volume, which allows me and myself to actually manage my positions a lot better and be effective at taking profits and making better decisions, okay? Looking at our 12-hour on Market Cipher, very overextended, pig nipples all the way down here. We are waiting for that higher low. That's what we are waiting for. We want to see the higher low, giving us continuation back up to this trend line. Okay, that's going to be the key level in my opinion. Now, we'll get into some more more precise levels as we get through this, okay? Money flow, looking disgusting right now, coming down quite aggressively on the 12 hour. So we want to see that obviously start to push back up towards the 0 line, change direction of trend. Going over to our 4 hour, what do we see? A very, very big anchor wave, okay? Very big. Coming all the way down to our oversold level here. I don't know if I've ever seen an anchor wave on the 4 hour so big in my trading career. Oh, there's one that's pretty deep, but it's not. Look how massive this dang thing is. Pushing price down. Okay, a very steep decline ever since last night. Okay, so pushing price down, looking pretty aggressive here. So we want to see obviously a anchor to trigger wave, right? And look for that continuation back up to our key level up here. Now we're gonna pull some fibs, get some key levels, and then we're gonna jump into your altcoins. So how would I look to trade this? And you guys know me, I'm gonna draw a trend line initially and track momentum. That momentum will be tracked this way. So I'll go from here. No, I'm gonna go from here and I'm gonna track this straight down like this. And you can see we've had multiple touches here. I'm also going to pull a fib and try to align my fib with key levels of support and resistance. So I'm going to go from the highs here to the low that we have right now. We have a key level of resistance right here. So I'm going to mark out that one right here. I'm going to make it red, right? Sell wall. Numero uno. And I'm going to pull this fib down to this level right here. Oh, look at that. Sell wall. Okay. Now these are all different levels where I am going to be looking for a reaction of price where it tells me, hey, volume has decreased from here. This has happened here. Bearish divergence, yada, yada, yada. And by doing this, I can give myself a higher probability into taking profits and into looking for trend reversals throughout, right? So I can narrow this all the way down to our swing low here. And we can see that within these areas, we're looking for price to get rejected. Okay. Also, on the way down, we have our 200 moving average, right? We said 50. What was the 200 moving average there? Curtis, you tell me. You can see lining up quite nicely with this level right here. So I'm going to be marking out this level for a bounce level. We want to see it hold above 56,500. That's the line in the sand. So we want to see it bounce at minimum, like at maximum from here, right? Maybe the one below, but we want to see it bounce, right? And this is going to be that level there, right? As you can see, we've worked price down here. Going back into our price action here, we have one more level that's just below us here that I am going to mark out as well, just because these levels have been respected, okay? So these levels, when I mark them out, friends, is not for you to, oh, Alex said, just press buy here, man. Just press buy, bro, and let's make money. No, it's you want to wait for maybe a swing low, bullish divergence. You want to see maybe a very aggressive wick through here, holding support and pushing back, right? So with buying in an aggressive downtrend, it's very important to wait for confirmations, right? So if I'm on the 15-minute time frame here, right, and I'm looking for a possible long entry, well, you have lower lows here and higher highs here. So I could be looking for a potential continuation breakout trade here. That's very much on the table. Targeting back up to these previous, to the previous lows of the previous range, okay? This is very much a make or break level, but we want to be using good risk management. We want to be taking profits early, and we want to make sure that we are executing our plans, okay? And by doing that, you can be profitable in this market. And by not doing that, you will definitely get wrecked, okay? So that's something to be very aware of, especially in these hostile environments, is that if you're trying to go long against an aggressive downtrend like this, you better be ready. Because in my opinion, what's going to happen is you're going to get that hunt for longs before you head up, okay? You're going to get that sweeping price action that, hey, we can't go any lower. We can't go any lower. And then bang, bounce back up. okay? And that's what's going to happen. And people who are long here are going to get wrecked, okay? Because this is what happens over and over again. And I'm sure people who've been around here have seen it. Let them destroy these people. Bounce back up, then get long. Okay? So that's something to be prepared for, right? Now, another thing that we need to prepare for as a community is what's coming up this week, right? We always talk about what's going on in the news. So it's pretty smooth sailing Monday to Wednesday. And then Thursday, you get that final Q1 GDP, which is going to be very interesting, and durable goods. So 8:30 in the morning Thursday, you might not want to be in a trade. And then Friday at 8:30 as well, we have spending, okay, and income and core PCE. So the end of this week will be pretty volatile in the morning. And then Monday to Wednesday, which is today, tomorrow, and the following day, will be pretty smooth sailing. So you can hopefully look for not too much insanity in the charts. There are some earnings, but nonetheless, we're prepared, right? So we look for that crazy volatility, which could be, could be on Thursday where they do something like this with that GDP, right? And then they bounce on our ass, right? So for me right now, I'm thinking consolidation sideways, flagging out, and then that liquidity grab, and then that continuation. And that's kind of where I'm at with Bitcoin for now, okay? We try to be a prepared trader. A prepared trader is a profitable trader as long as they're patient, okay? We set the traps. We hope that the bear walks into the trap because he keeps stealing our food, and we're going to set the trap and make money off of this market, okay? We want to take breadcrumbs, okay? We don't need to get the whole pie. We need to take enough little breadcrumbs to eat for ourselves, right? So we have our key levels that we're looking to target. I'm going to share this with the Discord, and then we're going to jump into the altcoins, okay? Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. Hopefully we give you guys some clarity, some, hope, not to be too scared in an environment like this. I bought today. What have you done today? Are you buying the dip, or are you just being patient, right? It's up to you guys, right? Make sure you do your own research. This is not financial advice. We're here to just kind of guide you through it all. And hopefully as traders, helping traders, we can all manage to make a lot of money. It's rice and avocado. Let's go.
What you know about juice? Making them moves that have no casual breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolio taking one over exceptional.
Whoa, it sounds echoey. Does it sound echoey for you guys too? Weird. Alexo, crypto. Do I sound echoey? Do I sound echoey? Do I sound echoey? Do I sound echoey? Whoa. This whole thing just went echoey. I think I fixed it. Did we fix it? Tell me I fixed it. Hello. Hello. I think I fixed it. All right. Oh, man. Okay. Looking at Ethereum. So look at the massive bounce off of this. This is crazy. Now, Solana has this as well. And this is what I mean. This rotation of capital could be already happening as we're seeing it, okay? Ethereum, massive push up, consolidation downwards, Bitcoin dumping, Ethereum dumping, but Ethereum still holding its ground, okay? Ethereum only down 3.5% today, where Bitcoin is down 5%. Interesting. Could this be early signs of that rotation of capital? Remember, we talked about it. Fiat and Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, high, medium, and low caps, and then back into Bitcoin and into fiat, right? That's how it works. So could this already be happening? Well, how do we get an idea? We go to ETH BTC, right? Looking at ETH BTC, in my opinion, it's on the verge of a breakout if we continue this trend, okay? Now, we've had a couple of scares throughout recently, but you can see here is that we are starting to try and break out of this downtrend that we have been in all the way since August, okay? So this is interesting, pardon me, of what could be happening right now in the crypto universe, right? That we could see a rotation of capital, and this to me shows strength in Ethereum, okay? This is what I wanted to hammer home on. It doesn't necessarily mean we're crashing across the whole industry, okay? So we bought Ethereum today. We are bouncing off of this huge uptrend, right? And we're looking for continuation. Now, the line in the sand for Ethereum is 3,545, okay? So I'm looking for it to get back up and challenge this level and trade above here. For now, we are bouncing off of this range within here. So if I pull the volume, you can see that quite simply that we have this kind of node down here that kind of separates the two. So you have this area down within here that we traded, and then you have the area up in here that we are trading in currently. We're trying to bounce back up into that area right now. So can we continue to bounce? We're going to have to wait and see. But nonetheless, I'm still looking for bullishness on Ethereum. Going over to Market Cipher here. On the daily, it looks a lot better than Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is that big, aggressive anchor wave. We can see that we have just barely crossed over the zero line on the money flow. The 12-hour as well is trickling out, but it looks to be bouncing here as well. So some things to take note with the lower lows and equal lows here, looking for that continuation, pushback on Ethereum for continuation back up to this trend line, and hopefully eventually reclaiming that and breaking out. So that's something I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on for the rest of this week, how Ethereum hasn't dropped as much as Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin down 5%, Ethereum down 3%. ETH BTC pairing is looking strong, okay? You can see this. It's in a mini uptrend right now, looking to continue to put in higher highs and higher lows in comparison to what Bitcoin is doing, where it is rolling over, and same with Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is also dropping as well, right? So that is giving me signs that we might be looking for some rotation of capital into ETH, trying to catch that play on that ETH ETF that should be coming July 2nd, I believe they said, July 2nd. Alex, say hey to me because wifey's at work, but she might notice if you say hey to me. Wick589, Maxi, what's going on, my man? Hello or hey is for horses. Post says needy much. Hey, Post, how's it going, bro? Much love to you, bro. You guys can have all the shoutouts you want. So that's my kind of take with ETH right now, and I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention, okay? And hopefully that keeps you kind of, focused on what the long-term goal is here with our holdings on cryptocurrency. Now, another thing to note, Solana. We go over to Solana BTC. Look at Solana BTC chart. It is breaking out. Okay? Crazy, right? Crazy. Right? Solana BTC. Solana is not even down a full % today. Solana is holding its ground, right? So these are things to keep an eye on. I'm watching you guys because I know you're not hearing this from anyone else. That there is something going on here to keep in relation to what Bitcoin and the altcoins are doing. Okay? Solana. Very aggressive. Market structure looks the same as Bitcoin. Downtrend, higher, lower lows, lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs. All the way down, right? But the pairing is what matters, right? What is Solana in relation to Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin drops 5%, Solana holds, suggesting strength, suggesting people's allocation of funds going into alternatives, right? Because guess what? People like myself, I've made a 2.5x off my Bitcoin, right? Almost 3x, right? Buying at sub 25K, right? So what am I looking to do? Buy Ethereum, buy Solana, buy projects that are going to perform for the next run, because we know that there's selling going on right now, but we also know that we are preparing for a bull run, okay? Because there's a lot of adoption coming, and we know it to be true, okay? So we're looking for that continuation, and we're looking to get positioned in things that we believe in. I do believe Solana will be a high performer. It's cheap. It's meme coin mania. It's going to be fun, right? So this is something we're looking at, and Solana's getting at that lows where you can see we have had massive amounts of support. The Solana at a very, very key level. I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. Me, I'm more on the ETH side, okay? ETH side, okay? I just went there. That was off the top of my head, okay? But if you are Solana, same kind of thought pattern, right? Solana pairing to BTC is strong. Solana's holding support. We want to see it continue to do well. Listening to Alex and reading Lord of the Rings, I'm full of pride for who I am. Oh man, that is quite a combo. Lord of the Rings. Have you ever read The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson, Wick's wife? The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. It's my favorite series. If you read it, if you've read it, then you know, maybe you're going to become AO Crypto's wife. I don't know. Just saying. So Solana looking strong. Let's go over to Injective because I wanted to give you guys I wanted to inject some hope into all of you with Injective. Dave Digital, I identify the Stormlight Archive, Brandon Sanderson. Dave Digital identifies as an AI bot. Shout out to Dave Digital. We love you, bro. Dave Digital be constantly getting his sweat on. I don't know if I could keep up with you, Dave. Not only does Dave repair roofs with his Alexandra G, but you know, Dave is always working. So if you're not following Dave Digital for some inspiration, he's out here not only retweeting people's stuff and supporting people, but he's out here working, man. Let's go, Dave Digital, my man. I'll even repost this because I love you, bro. Crash or bounce, baby. That's what we're talking about. And we're giving you guys some insight to some goods, okay? So you guys know I bought Injective right here last week, right? So I'm up right now, right? I'm up right now. Injective also had a little bit of opium today, in my opinion. You see, when we're getting a dump and you get stuff like this, you can see something is brewing. Injective. This was today. Fetch AI, Injective. I swear, you slap an AI on it. I'm going to just write AI on my forehead, and maybe people will buy the mugs. I don't have a mug, but you know what I mean. So looking at Injective, it's got beautiful anchor trigger wave here with money coming back in, okay, suggesting a push back, okay, at a very key level of support that we have found support from before, looking to get back above $23 to hold as support and oscillate within this range up here, okay? So Injective, looking like we're getting a nice bounce out of it, but definitely want to be patient because we know how Bitcoin is reacting right now. Bitcoin is rolling over yet again. Womp, 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 womp. So you can see Bitcoin's rolling. What's going on? Why is Injective pumping? Right? Bitcoin's rolling over. Ethereum's still holding. Bitcoin's rolling over. Solana's still holding. Interesting enough, right? So something to keep in the old memory bank, okay? So Injective seems to be holding. Let's get into some of your other altcoins. We got Link, Pepe, Render, and Ton. Let's jump over to Link, the oscillator, the one, the only oscillator. Link continued to chop sideways at key levels of support. So looking at Link here, you can see you've got the multiple oscillations below the zero line here. So looking at this, you can see it's just continues to oscillate in a downtrend. That just signifies a downtrend. Anytime you come up to the zero line, you get rejected on the downside, right? So we are at a very key level here, right around 12.50, $13. That is a buy zone, in my opinion. Why is it a buy zone? You look at Link zoomed out here. What do you see about Link? You see Link is the oscillator, right? Anytime Link got to about $8.50, you pressed sell and you made money every single time, right? All the way across. Now, oscillation, we're looking for, right? So holding this area within this spot is what we're looking for on Link. Zooming into price action here, we can see aggressive downtrend, holding support. We're looking for that higher low on our oscillator here to suggest money coming back in and price working its way back up, okay? Until then, we look to buy the lows and look for it to continue back up to this $14.23 area, okay? That's where the top of the oscillation is. You can see the sandwich we always draw on Link. So if we do get back up to here, around our 14 would be the middle of the range, right? 14.20, and then 15 would be the top of the range. So if you are looking to trade that, that's an 18% difference, right? So you can buy and sell between those areas and make a lot of money, okay? That's what we're looking to do with anything like this, which is quite profitable, especially if you know how to use good risk management on Link. But if you are going to fall and lose this level of support, you can see that we do have like a last resort level, which is around $11.73. Now, if Bitcoin, like we just talked about, goes on that big wick that we're talking about, right? That big wick where it does a V-shaped recovery and gets everybody wrecked who's gone long here, right? Because they're going to do it. Don't be surprised if you get one of these, right? That we could see, you know, if you do have a limit order buy down at some of these lower levels, you could see a potential fill on that. But it's going to be quick and it's going to be hard to catch unless you're ready for it, right? So sometimes your best idea is to set a spot buy at a key level of support where you can look for the filling of your order, right? Like this one here, very quick, but bounced up, but you would have got filled there, right? And that's what you generally want to do when you're trying to dollar cost average, is setting those buy levels at key levels of support. So anytime you see a key level of support that I've given you or that you find yourself, you can set a little limit order above it for price to come into it and hopefully bounce out of it. And hopefully that gets filled. By setting it above, you give yourself a little bit more chance for it getting fully filled, okay? Depending on how much money you're obviously using, right? But that's what I'd be looking for with Link right now. We're looking for a bounce from this level. If we get it, great. We look for the higher low continuation back up, okay? Let's go over to Pepe. Now, we haven't been looking at much memes, but we can. And the meme coin business, you know, some of it is trying to bounce with Snack, Shiba, kind of down. But Pepe here, Pepe's in this downwards channel, right? We're looking for it to find support at previous highs and support levels, okay? You can see on Pepe here that we have come down, right? We had some key levels for you guys from last week, but we have lost those levels and we're trying to bounce right back into them, okay? So we had our buy level down here, which was very well respected last week. We had our sell level that worked out perfectly last week as well. So we bought here and we sold here, right? That's the levels that were given in advance last week. Then we had our ultimate buy level down here that you could have gotten in long from here. So just by using the levels that we have provided for you guys here, you could have been able to take this long, this short, and this long right here. Very, very simple, right? Just trading basic key levels and support and resistance. Now, I'm going to extend this a little bit just so that you guys can see where we are trading right now. Okay, so this is just this channel that Pepe has simply been falling down, and we have come up and we've basically retested the height of this channel, and we look to come back down lower. Now I'm going to change this buy zone a little bit right now and make it a little bit more accurate. Okay, so how am I going to do that? I'm going to take this fixed range volume profile. I'm going to pull it straight across here. And I'm going to go into here and I'm looking to isolate price. So this is going to be my level right here to right here. And this is where the most volume is traded within this range, okay? So by doing that, now we have a much more accurate level that we can look to possibly buy some Pepe, my friends. And you can see how well this level has worked. So if we do come back down to this level here, we can be looking for a bounce, okay? If we are going to lose this level, where do you think we're going to fall? I would say right around here, right? So I'm going to extend this one over to just to say if we lose this level, it's a meme coin. It's going to be volatile. That 9.3, you know, you want to see it hold the 10. This would be like holding a dollar, right? That psychological 0, 0, 0, 0, 10. Rather than getting into the single digits, you want to see it hold that psychological number, right? But right now, this is our big level of volume. Hopefully, Pepe can come down and bounce off of that. So we're looking for a continuation. Does my cock rage on? Yeah, we can look at your... We'll take a look underneath the sheets here on your cock. Right now, you're at the green line, okay? You're at the green line, suggesting that you're pretty flaccid on your cock. So we might have to ask Crypto Pollo, the cock of all cocks. Crypto Pollo, do you mind pumping the cock up to higher prices for us? Because we have a lot of members and friends here who would like to see cock in you go much higher. So hopefully we can see that continuation pattern on cock in you. But you're literally at our key level of support here on the cock, okay? So make sure to use good risk management on your flaccid cock because it does look like it's rolling over. Is that as professional as I can be? Uncocking you. Okay. You guys do my head in sometimes, but I love you all. That was your that was oh man. Render. Let's go over to Render. PCL Gaming 555. Yeah, we do have key levels on Bitcoin. If you want to take them down, they're right here for you, my man. Otherwise, join us in the free Discord. I post all my levels in there anyways, so you guys can have them. So you guys are prepared always. Hopefully that helps. Let's go over to Render. We're rolling, baby. Look at the dump. 59,200 as we speak. Who's in a short right now? First bounce level. Let's see if it's at a fib extension level too. Swing low to swing high. 618. No, you're 0.2. Oh, massive sell-off here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if it bounces off our bounce level right here. 58,900. Wow. Okay, so looking at render. Now, the surprising thing is we don't see a big sell-off on Ethereum and Solana. Remember I said that, right? Going over to render. Render's finding support down here, okay? So same thing on render. Up 3.5% today, bouncing off the key level of support that we have marked out. So clearly a good level of support for render across the boards here. So it's holding. We want to see it push back, right? Even when Bitcoin is dumping, look at the bounce we're getting right now. Liquidity grab on a lot of people. We'll have to see. It's not making it easy for anyone. Look at the massive bounce now on Bitcoin. This is pretty wild, guys. So for me, no trades today, man. Not participating today. Luke Zaldana, I love you guys. My son wants my phone. Have a great day. Thanks, Alexo, for everything you do. No problem, Luke, man. God bless you, bro. Have a wonderful time with your son, and thank you for being part of this community. I appreciate you, bro. Looking at render here, bouncing off the double bottom, right? Beautiful, beautiful bottoming structure. So we're looking for continuation, right? We're looking for this to come back down after pushing up higher than these highs here, come back down, retest, and continue. That's going to be the bullish kind of signal here that we're looking for on alts, okay? Finding their bottoms and pushing above previous highs, creating higher highs and higher lows, right? Very deep anchor wave here, and I would look for that trigger, right? That red dot, then that green dot, and that continuation up. That's what I'd be looking for on render. You got your key levels here. Look for it to come back, retest $7.10, let's call it, $7.10, and then continue upwards from here, okay? Look at this, that sweep of the lows on Bitcoin, coming and grabbing liquidity, man. This is typical Bitcoin behavior, right? We want to be practicing good risk management on anything like this, making sure we take early profits on all of our trades and making sure we put that stop loss to entry, right? You should be looking for shorts. Okay? Today's trade was a short. That was it right there or right here, right? Coming up to your resistance level here, right? That we had marked out. We fell down to our support level here, which was marked yellow. It was significant, right? Because it's the range low. We flagged out. You could have been looking for the short here or here with a stop loss up at your previous lows here, right? So that's your short trade today with your stop loss at the lows of here for a continuation. You come down, you take your first TP1, bada bing. Now you're hitting TP2 zone. Right? So is this exhausted? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. A lot of selling pressure, a lot of fear, right? Let's see what it says. Fear and greed was at 51 this morning. What is it at now? Fear and greed is at 51. Yeah, so look at that. People are scared, man. What do we do when people are scared? You typically buy. Okay, you typically buy. That's what we did today. So render, looking for that bounce continuation back up. Let's go over to TON for last but not least. Let's go over to TON and take a look at it. TON coin has been moving quite well, right? A lot of hype, new app. You know, everybody's using it. Join the bandwagon. To me, this looks like a very, very clear head and shoulders pattern. So that's something to be cautious about. But nonetheless, you are making higher lows and higher highs, okay? So you look for this to continue its work upwards on TON coin, okay? A very nice sweep of previous liquidity. right here, right? You can see you pushed up, you consolidated, then you pushed up again, and then you came back and you swept liquidity before continuing, right? So you can look for the continuation pattern here on Toncoin, trying to put in higher highs and higher lows and get above this resistance up in here, which is the previous lows as well, right? So you're looking for the pullback to any one of these key levels and the continuation on Ton. Let's pull a fib for you guys on Toncoin. Swing low to swing high, matching up quite nicely here with our golden pocket. So we target this zone within here for that continuation long trade, right? And hopefully we can take advantage of the movement. Okay. Quite a sweep. Quite a sweep. Are we trading right now? No. It's a bit crazy right now. Nothing for me. Didn't see anything I liked this morning. I will update you guys if I'm trading, what I'm looking at. But this was a simple flag, breakdown of the flag, right? Anytime we have inverted price action in a flag formation with a drop down, this is typical behavior, right? So now what do we look for? We look for an established bottom, right? That established bottom, putting in some higher highs, higher lows, and breaking out. We have a nice downtrend here that we can look to break out of short-term wise, but looking bearish across the market, guys. So make sure that you are prepared and using good risk management, using the key levels. As you can see, we came down perfectly, touched that key level. We are bouncing right now. Was that the trade? It could have been, but we're prepared. We're prepared nonetheless. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. It's been a crazy busy Monday for me. This week is quite hectic, so I might not be trading, but I will be very present in the Discord and trying to get you guys this information in these lives. Remember, we took a look at the ETH BTC pairs, the Solana BTC pairs. They seem a lot less unharmed. Bitcoin dominance is dropping. What is going on in the market? Something to be aware of. Pay attention, right? Sometimes this might be the best time for you to get into your altcoins. I'm not saying this is not financial advice. It's just something to be aware of. Join the community. Hang out with us in the Discord. We have BloFin sponsors, Market Cypher sponsors. All those links are down below. I'd appreciate if you use them. But for the rest of the day, guys, I would suggest just chilling, touching some grass, getting some sunshine, getting some sleep, Nick Musgrave, and have a great rest of your day. God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pair full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame, with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well, indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.